Welcome to Drive Your Journey. I'm your host, Fred Arnold, and on this show, we're going to highlight great ideas, thoughts, and philosophies that business owners and others have to help drive your journey to a better tomorrow. And today, I'm joined by Jake Young. Jake Young is a mortgage professional with American Family Funding, and we're going to talk today about first responders and teachers, you know, the heart and soul of our community.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Fred. It's great to be with you. I know you and I have talked about it, and we both agree that one of the strongest things to have a good community, a good, strong city, is to have outstanding public school and education. And that's, from being in the real estate business and the lending business, that's one of the main drivers that why people want to raise their family, stay here, retire here in Santa Clarita, is because we have outstanding schools, we have outstanding public schools, and we also have outstanding first responders. We have outstanding low crime rate and safety. And so Santa Clarita is a great place to raise your family because of that, because of the schools, because of low crime rate, because of our first responders, our deputy sheriffs, our firefighters. And so we have a unique program with our company to do home loans that will help those particular people, teachers, firefighters, first responders, EMTs, and correctional officers.
Now, this program, from what I understand, helps reduce the closing costs for these individuals, correct?
It does. So if you are a full-time teacher, if you're an administrator or principal, if you are a firefighter, if you are a deputy sheriff or any state or city law enforcement, our company will discount our fees up to $1,000. And you know, that's not chump change. Buying a house, getting into a home is a big financial commitment.
That can cover your moving cost. And let me just say about this community when it comes to first responders. A lot of first responders that work out in LA or other surrounding communities, they commute home to the Santa Clarita Valley.
Right.
And that's where this becomes so beneficial.
Yeah, and so it's $1,000 less in closing costs, and that's real money that stays in your pocket. Money that can be used to buy new carpet if you're moving into a house, to buy a couch, to save up, to have a rainy day fund. And so it's real money, and you and I and our company have talked of what can we do locally to be a good steward of the community and to make this community better for all of us. And having strong teachers and strong first responders is something that we want to do to give back, to try to have them live locally and to help us here locally. And so doing this program was the right thing to do.
I love that. I know you have a couple examples, right?
Yeah, so recently I helped a deputy sheriff who works in Santa Clarita, and he was scrapping and saving just to get into his first home. He was a first-time home buyer.
The values have gone up, and getting into a home, every penny counts.
Yeah, every penny counts, and so he was scrapping his money, been saving diligently for the last few years, but getting into a home was tight.
Right.
And we were able to talk to him and give him some ideas of how to scrap a down payment together and how to also get into the house at the lowest amount of money possible, because money was tight. And so for him, saving $1,000 to get in a home was a big deal. It was that tight to do it. But yet, here we are 3 years later, he got into that home, and he's already acquired between $20,000 to $25,000 in equity from just buying and living there with appreciation going up in the market. So for him, getting in at that time with the minimum amount of cost was vital, and look how much wealth creation he's created from just living there the next few years. And when he has a family and he's ready to move up to buy a bigger home, he's going to be in a better financial position than if he would have waited. So for him, reducing the closing costs, getting into a home, getting him the right rate, getting him the right loan program that we can help with was vital.
And that $1,000 might give you the confidence to buy. You know, when you buy a house, your net worth over time is several $100,000 on average, national average.
Right.
Versus if you're renting, it's a little over $10,000. It's arguably between $10,000 and $20,000 nationwide.
Yeah.
So getting into real estate, getting into housing is so critical. And of course, our teachers. Let me just say something about these teachers.
Please do.
Public schools out here in Santa Clarita Valley, Cal Lutheran, UCLA, and UCLA. So far, 3 of my 4 kids.
Yeah.
Outstanding teachers.
Yes.
Yeah, and it serves them too.
Yeah, and myself, I have children that have gone through the Hart School District, one that's in there right now. I so respect them in the jobs that they do. Anything that we can do back in the community to help these teachers live here locally, work on our school districts, anything we can do to get them into a home, or when they choose to buy another home or refinance their loan, anything we can do to help, we want to certainly do.
On refinancing, it counts too. Let's talk quickly, Jay, because we only have a few minutes, about how you see the future in real estate.
Yeah, I think this coming year is going to be a fantastic year in real estate. And some of the reasons why, Fred, I think you're going to see that the overall economy, the United States economy, I think you're going to see slow growth in the economy. There was a lot of talk that there may be a recession here coming out soon. I think that's going to be a little bit further down the road. I think you're going to see a 2 to 2.5% growth in the economy. So overall, that makes all of us here in the United States, when business continues to grow, when the economy continues to do well, it helps the real estate market, it helps people be able to sell that first-time house and get into a bigger home when the economy is going strong. So I think you're going to see a strong economy. That's going to help all of us.
You know, when there's a strong economy, Jake, you know this, that 70% of the economy is driven by the consumer, 68 to 70%,
Right.
which means that consumer is still moving forward, still buying presents, still striving to have a better tomorrow.
Yeah, so I think that's going to help. I think you're going to see this so-called trade war with China. I think you're going to see some de-escalation there. I think you'll probably see in the next coming year some kind of an agreement so that will help the overall economy. There won't be this fear of the unknown of a possible trade war. That'll help. The other thing I see coming in 2020 next year, I think you're going to see inflation be relatively tame. And inflation is actually the arch enemy of interest rates, Fred. Whenever you hear about inflation going up, typically what happens is to curb inflation is you'll see interest rates go up.
I remember being a kid, 78, 79, and 80.
Right.
Inflation was high, gas prices were high, and interest rates were ridiculous.
Yeah, in the 16, 17, 18% for a 30-year note.
Yeah.
So compare that, and that's another reason why I see real estate being strong this coming year, is you'll see interest rates stay low. So with the inflation tamed, with a healthy economy, I think you'll see interest rates stay low. So a lot of people predicted last year that rates would go up. They were about 5%. Now, depending on what you do, they could be in the high 3s to in the low 4s.
Right.
So that's going to help drive the real estate market too. Is with lower interest rates, I think you'll see a healthy real estate market. People are still going to want to buy. It's a great time to buy.
It is.
So with lower rates being historically low, it's going to make a difference in driving the economy, driving Santa Cruz Valley as far as real estate and home prices.
Yep. Well said, Jake, and rents keep going up, so yep, I think people can still be interested in real estate and building wealth. Jake, those that want to reach out to you, how can they get you?
My number is area code 661-505-4303.
Yep. Jake, thanks for coming in again.
Thank you, Fred.
Yep.
Appreciate
Jake
it.
at AFFloans.com.
That's it.
Jake, thanks for coming in.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Fred.
it. Absolutely. We're going to jump to a break, and we'll be right back.